Ha! Shoma isn't here.
The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
If the cops investigate any further, they'll make them disappear.
A hidden room inside Horodori Institute? What is he doing here?
Hi friends, welcome back to Dergy Playin, AI the Somni Files Nirvana Initiative. We are here staring at Tama's ass for the duration of this episode. I hope you enjoy, I will. Anyway, what? I didn't say anything. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what the hell, because there's probably a lot, or at least some very important and dire things that Mr. Komeiji here is hiding in his brain. It's been pretty clear that whatever he's hiding is really important to the case. And I would say it started being a lead way before we captured him. In fact, I feel like they might have not had the permission. And yes, I am side-assing her on purpose, if you're wondering. You're probably not wondering, because it's me. By the way, this music is... why the harmonica? It's good, though. I like it. I was thinking about it while I was editing. I'm like, man, there's so many hints that Komeiji's hiding a lot of important shit. Obviously, because of the Yakuza thing, they probably have something to do with these murders, man. And I imagine something to do with either of those two organizations. They've got to have something to do with them, with these murders, whether or not they perpetrated them or not. I think someone within them did anyway. It's looking like that anyway right now. But it would actually make a whole lot of sense to perpetrate, especially the murder the game opened with, in order to spread the idea that this world is a simulation, which I've been thinking, what if it really isn't? And Ryuki's just like nuts. But like, what is causing him to see what he sees? If it really isn't a simulation. And the main reason I thought about that is, well, Uchikoshi in his past games have been very consistent about spoon-feeding you all these, like, ideas that explain what's going on in the game. There's usually several throughout the game. Zero Time Dilemma, I think, is a very big example of this. The game listing all these phenomenon that could explain what's going on. Conspiracy theories and scientific ideas and that sort of thing. And then none of them actually end up being at least the entire truth. A lot of them end up being just things that could be the explanation for the weird shit that's happening, but it isn't actually. So I'm thinking the simulation thing might be along the lines of that. But that Nice and the Order of Percent very much benefit from people thinking it is anyway. I'm kind of wondering what their goal is, if they don't actually believe that. But yeah, like, that's all just stuff that isn't gonna really be revealed for what it truly means until towards the end of the game, because that's just how Uchikoshi writes, and I appreciate it, I do. But yeah, like, I really do feel like, just like Komeiji himself said, the man we're currently in the brain of right now, our investigation's going around in circles. Feels very much a padded early game to me, where we're just kind of not settling on leads. I don't know, maybe I just keep thinking that this is going slow because I'm expecting it to switch between Mizuki and Ryuki way more than it has so far. But maybe this game is just so huge that it really does seem like it's actually going to be split into halves. One half Ryuki, one half Mizuki. And it's doing that now that we have gotten through the intro that was basically half and half, both of them. But I'll be entirely honest, I like Ryuki, and I'm liking him more the more that we play him, and I really love Tama here, and you know this. That's obvious, that God, I love her. However, I just fucking love Mizuki and Aiba, and how well they work together and play off each other, and I'm attached to both of them because of AI1, and I need them. I'm sure that's a very common feeling. I miss them, and I really hope we get back to them soon. Again, not to say I don't like Ryuki, I fucking love the man, actually. He's actually very relatable to me. Also, I like how, for once, the protagonist is more of a straight man to all of the horny humor in these games than the one perpetuating it the most. Like, frankly, if I really think about Uchikoshi's PROTECCs, all of them have done that so far. Except for Ryuki. Even Mizuki does it, I would say, to a degree or another, but she's also more of a straight man to that, or straight woman in her case. But regardless, let's see what the hell's up with this man's brain. Because there's a lot. I really think that he tries to really see everything through rose-colored glasses in order to not think about bad stuff. And in order to not think about bad stuff, he also is drinking to fuck, which is part of why I'm thinking that That's a lot of what he does, and I would also relate to that to a degree or another, but I would not say I do it as much anymore. But that I still am much more benefited from focusing on what I love and what's good about the world. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you think about all these problems going on in the world, if it's not something you can directly do something about, which, like, I think we all intuitively know but we really can do something about whether or not we're up for doing that. Let's disregard that factor, because that's another layer of difficulty to changing what you can. But the thing is that most problems in life, we think we should be able to solve, at least this is my experience, but we actually, if we really think about it, we can't. Stuff that originates from other people or just world factors or something, you know, just things that randomly happen, you know? I don't know, I kind of feel like it's his way of controlling things. Just kind of making his life all about making people laugh and smile and be happy and focusing on that goal rather than anything that's bothering him. Just like an extreme denial of problems, like, you know, the Yakuza that might fucking kill him or take his son. This all seems to boil down to him refusing to do anything else about stuff. Or he has, because I think he obviously uses comedy as an escape, and he just banks everything on that. And I think I can say that because, frankly, I'll be honest, man, to a lesser degree, I do the same with games and writing and music as well, because I love that stuff a lot. But I have a meaningful purpose to it, and so does Komeiji, but I'm not running away from the responsibilities that I have anymore. I used to. I'm not anymore. That's the difference, I think, between me and Komeiji, because Komeiji is a father and is basically not being a father because he'd rather just be a comedian. That's really what it seems like. He's not willing to sacrifice anything for his son, and I think it's just common sense you have to sacrifice things for your children. Which is part of why I don't think I'm ever gonna have children, but who knows? I would like the idea of settling down with someone that I really love and having children if she really wants to. But that's if that happens to me, and I would be okay if I never got into a relationship that strong. It wouldn't matter much to me, at least at this point in my life. I'm much too busy doing what I love, which is what a lot of people say is what actually leads you to finding the right person, so we'll see. But regardless, like, I just don't really want that connection. I get the connection that I feel like I really need from my friends and family and doing this kind of stuff. So I guess we gotta just go and talk to whoever. So I'm just gonna start from here and go around this direction so that I'm not wondering what the hell to do next.
I guess this is an entry gate. It's really cheaply made, and it's pretty old.
Is there anything strange about it? Maybe any signs of people breaking in?
I don't see anything.
I see. Searching it now won't make anything happen.
It's one of those mini trains that runs along a railroad. Adults can ride it too.
Though it would be embarrassing for most adults.
I'm sure it's for riding along with your kid. But if you have the heart of a child, you can do it.
I left my boyhood heart in the past, along with my tidy whities.
Is that why you wear loincloths now?
I don't wear loincloths. Yet.
Yet?
There's some vending machines with simple snacks and drinks, and seats to rest.
Back in the day, at bullet train stops in the country, this kind of rest area was common. If the great Andes Komeiji showed up here, it would fill up with people wanting his autograph. But there's nothing we can do here now. It's an older shooting game.
So no zombies?
It's like a clay target shooting simulator.
I wonder if Komeiji is good at this.
I can't picture him being coordinated enough for it. I bet he's just watching other people do it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway, there's nothing we can do here. They sell balloons out of a car. It doesn't look like the car's moved recently, nor is there anything suspicious about it.
There's no need to move it around on a rooftop amusement park.
Why do kids always want balloons? They just shrivel up the next day.
When you're a kid, it's just fun watching a floating balloon. They go against gravity. It's like being free of what weighs you down.
Anyway, there's nothing we can do here. A sky cycle. A ride where you pedal like a bike on a rail. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
It's kinda scary because of the height. Did Komeiji experience something scary here?
So far, I haven't found anything like that.
4 minutes now.
He's got a good amount of fans.
Oh, well, hello! Komeiji is back on stage! So, for the first time in a while, I want to show you a skit.
Ah, shit, I wasn't recording for a while. So there's some thoughts that I had that probably are not going to make it into the video. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. How did I end up stopping recording? I don't know. If I have to restart this, I probably will at least once. I will go back through those parts that were silent and re-add my commentary. I'm so sorry I accidentally just... I don't know how, but I somehow just stopped recording about 12 minutes in, apparently. And it's been about 20 minutes of recording. I'm so sorry that a lot of my thoughts have been lost there, but I'll just reiterate the main point that I noticed from this that I think is really good. I feel like he reminds me a lot of me, because I also try to cling to, like, you know, just what I love and not think about a whole lot else, for good and for bad, but I am starting to appreciate more about every facet of life, and let it in instead of trying to escape from it and all that. But, he seems to have a very rose-colored glasses mindset. I think part of his drinking is also to just not think about whatever he's covering up with all this bright and happy stuff. Also, the song in the background here, it's like upbeat at times and really sad at others, and I think that's just Komeiji in a nutshell. I think he's as upbeat as he can be, as often as he can, and then he gets sad, like really intensely sad probably, because he's constantly trying to push all that down, and emotions do not work that way, as much as probably everyone at some point in their lives has wished they did. However, what I've found is that it's just counterintuitive for some reason, but it seems like people's emotions just work this way. If you let yourself feel them, I think the big key is feeling it physically in your body and noticing what you feel from that. And also just kind of noticing what your thoughts are and trying not to continue harping on them. Notice them like you're just looking at something, right? And just observing it, just because you're curious about it, and then it will go away. I think that is the big takeaway from every big spiritual thing, you know, even if you don't believe in any of that stuff. I think that mindfulness is extremely important, and it really works, and it's probably the most reliable foundation for good mental health that at least I have certainly tried, because obviously I picked up these concepts from trying meditation and mindfulness and trying to understand what it really means and what you're supposed to do. Just wanting to observe what the hell's going on in your body, having that general curiosity. What happens is you process it all faster, and you don't get these blocks where your emotions bog you down so much. And it's really nice. Anyway, I'm still working on implementing that well, because I have a lot of emotion, and it oftentimes will clog me up anyway, but certainly less than before, so I'm working on it. That's mostly what I wanted to touch on, like the big important points is... But yeah, he also really seems to really cling to the past a lot. And I think that's a very important part of his character. Like a lot of older people do, I would say. Like my father, for example.
Assistant Director Tama, show the cue card again.
Got it.
Nah. And I'm sure most people have that same feeling about their parents. So yeah, I'm sorry for all the silence for a lot of those stops on the tour, but yeah, I accidentally stopped recording for a few minutes. I'm glad I noticed that before it got like a huge thing, because I probably would have just restarted this if I didn't notice it earlier. So the first thing that Ryuki told her to say to him was say something funny, and his response was confusion, like what does that mean? So I'll try this one. Bring audience up on stage.
Let's get someone up here. Let's see. You there! Oh, you don't want to? Why not? You think I'm gonna make you participate in a lame skit? It's not lame. It's super funny.
That's right. Maybe we should let him perform one of his super funny gags.
Okay.
Sure you're not just saying that because you want to see it?
I want to become a blank comedian who doesn't refuse blank and blank. Okay, so I think it just gave us a hint of what actually I need to do here.
Don't you all want to hear a certain something? God of energy, Inti, Hachaka Max!
I don't get it.
Hey lady, you're gonna get tired standing
Lady?
there. There's an open seat right in the
Who's to
front
be the
row.
lady?
Not only can you take a load off, you can watch my super funny skit.
So there's a lady there. Okay, first thought is... I forget her name right now. Toko. Isn't that her name? I think her name's Toko. The recently deceased leader of NICE, Japan. I think maybe she was there for some reason. Could have also been Boss?
I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen.
Oof. No wonder he had to borrow money.
When we saw him in person, there weren't too many people watching him.
But why not? It's funny.
Okay, but in any case, never really had a big audience.
I love how she's a fan of him. That's a really cute part of her personality. And it's the kind of cute that doesn't feel like it demeans her character. Again, this might just be a cultural dissonance thing. It probably is to some degree or another. But you also have to take this from the angle that most of the people that are producing these games are probably more Japanese men. I've noticed this very common thing in the way that the Japanese tend to portray female characters, is that when there's a female character that isn't traditionally super cutesy and dainty and etc. like Tama here, a lot of times they'll insert things to make them super cute into their personality. My biggest pet peeve example of this is Makoto in Persona 5, who is afraid of ghosts because it's cute. And I hate that, because she's so brave and like badass, and why don't just fucking let her, okay? Like, I don't know. But I like this kind of cute personality quirk because, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it makes her less of who she is with her other personality traits in mind. It, you know, she's just super adamant that this person is funny. And that feels like it really fits with her to me, actually, because it adds to, like, the combativeness that she definitely shows. So I'm happy with that one, but I think a lot of personality traits they slap onto female characters in these games, it really just it serves to try to make them more of an ideal Japanese woman instead of themselves, and it just kind of puts a sour taste in my mouth, man. Because I think that, honestly, to some degree or another, most of the men that are producing these games have this idea of what a woman should be like, and they're probably imposing them onto these characters whether they know it or not. I don't agree with that sort of thinking whatsoever, and I'm a male. I probably mostly disagree with it so much because I'm not a stereotypical male at all. I'm super sensitive, and I'm not a macho man at all, and there's a lot of things, man, but anyway. I also don't think it's a generally healthy way of thinking at all, because men are implored in pretty much every culture to push down all their emotions so that they appear strong all the time. That shit just causes mental health problems. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I think a lot of the common mental health problems in men are due to this. And I think a lot of people would be a lot happier than they ever thought they could be if we just, as a society, collectively began to do away with this idea that men and women and blah 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 should be a certain way, period. People are gonna have different traits, and also people should be allowed to express themselves, period. And should be allowed to feel all the emotions and not be judged for anything that they show in regards to feeling an emotion. I think that if we just worked as a society to just allow all that shit, which I would say is happening, thankfully, more than it used to, that, yeah, things would be way better once we get
Trigger is
more, you know, that becomes more the norm. It just fucking needs to, in my opinion, for a lot of people to be a lot better off mentally.
Now that I've shared my roots, let's head over there.
Komeiji is on the move. Get after him.
Woo! I've already worked for 5 minutes. It's time for a break. Oh, too early for a break?
Komeiji's older, so he gets tired quick.
He's just joking. You shouldn't take him seriously.
Yeah. What are you doing with the marker in your hand?
Let's show him a cue card.
You look like you want an autograph. All right. So, where do you want me to sign this? The co-signee section? Yes. No worries. Anything for a friend. But I do have a family to think about, so you better not ditch me. I said you better not ditch me.
Who ditched him? Hug. What does Komeiji want the most? What does he want to protect? I love how this game goes so deeply into human psychology. I'm not sure what consignee means exactly. Okay, so it wasn't his debt to start with.
Komeiji became a consignee and took on someone's debt.
What an idiot. Of course they'd take off on him.
But hey, now we know how to trigger these flashbacks.
Yeah, the cue has to link to the memory of his past.
All right, let's keep going.
This one's interesting. I like how the rules of this dream are particularly interesting. And so far, there have been a lot more, in my opinion, super creative ways that the dreams work. The puzzles are more varied and interesting than the first game. I'm liking that quite a bit.
He's on the move again.
I want to become a comedian who doesn't refuse autographs and interacts with fans in a fun way, probably, but I'm not quite sure what the first word could be yet. I think I always need to be wherever he's at. I'll be focusing on that more than I did this first time if I have to retry this.
They actually sell balloons here. When's the last time you paid for a balloon?
That's a good point.
Don't agree with him. Give him a cue.
Fly with them.
Excuse me, I want enough balloons to fly. How many would I
Meh.
need? What? I can't fly? Wow. Well, duh. What's with that cue?
Yeah, director. You dropped the ball on that one.
Excuse me, assistant director.
I love how they're fucking... It feels like the whole dynamic is flipped. Of, like, those bits that they've been doing where she's the director and she's ordering him around as an actor. It feels kind of like a flip of that. I like that.
You can't fly. You need to think more logically.
Okay, fine. I'll be honest, like, I'm not surprised that she's scolding me for not thinking logically, because I think that's one of my bigger problems, in general, with just anything.
It's fine. This is a somnium. You're the one who's always telling me to think outside the box.
I want to become an open-hearted comedian who doesn't refuse autographs. At least I'm getting that regardless of what I do.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
I'm trying.
They actually sell balloons here.
Focusing is also another thing I'm not great at. ADHD is fun.
When's the last time you paid for a balloon?
I'm better at it now. Meds and also mindfulness and also just... I think getting older has frankly helped in general to mellow out a lot of the ADHD symptoms, but yeah.
What's a good cue here?
I guess... because he just said something about buying balloons.
All right, let's buy one. You can't get enough of these. Wait, this is coming out of my own wallet? It's not coming out of the show budget? What, is the budget that tight? Oh, well, I'll buy it with my own money. Ah, a run-of-the-mill balloon. Very normal. The kind you take home and the next morning it's shriveled up and on the ground. And after thinking about what to do, you put it on some old hag's head.
Wait, what?
What am I talking about?
I guess he wants us to make him do something funnier. More TV friendly.
TV friendly.
Okay, I guess it must be the third option.
Anyway, they're gonna let me make a balloon today. So, can I give it a shot? Interesting. My debt isn't getting any smaller. What is a blacklist? I can't borrow any more money? Where can I get more money?
Oof.
You'll let me borrow money?
Oh,
really?
no.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh no.
The debt got bigger and bigger, and he couldn't borrow any more money from regular lending companies.
That's why he started borrowing from shady people.
Hey, who is that over there? Who could it be? Do we have a guest today?
Tama.
I thought he was talking about Tama for a second. But I don't think he's truly aware of her, except for when she's showing him the notebook.
Is this the same scene we saw at the beginning of the Somnium?
We couldn't hear then, but I wonder if we can hear this time.
Yeah.
Hello, what is it? Do you need something from me?
Hello, this is Chow Chow Finance. Mr. Komeiji! Oh, you're late on your payments.
Oh, yes. I'll pay you back no matter what. So please.
Are you sure? I've heard that from you enough times already. At this point, I guess we have no
that line
choice. Maybe we'll have to get your family involved.
I fucking figured, because that's what these fucking
Mr.
Yakuza dickheads
Komeiji,
do,
you
man.
can't pay back what you owe. This is what happens. Do you understand? In any case, Yonoharu Enda, good luck.
Yonoharu Enda?
Shoma.
I feel like I've heard that name
Shoma.
before.
What should I do now?
What? It's an opportunity for a cue.
PROTECC, good boy.
I have tons of ways to get money, but Shoma is my one and only son. Let me through. I need to protect Shoma.
Blink isn't
Let's
with
chase
me,
after
what's the
him.
point of my life? Oof. If Shoma isn't with me is probably what he's saying. Hug, man.
Shoma is nowhere to be seen.
I guess this is like a mini train. We're here now.
Komeiji is back to hosting it.
Oh, I keep forgetting about Timies, man.
Adults can ride this? Really? Doody-doo-doo-doo-doo. Today on Car Window from Another World, we're on a trip from Berlin to Prague.
Okay, that was the right one, because... Huh.
What is Shoma doing there? Wait! Shoma! Wait!
Tama, go after him.
Can we catch up to him?
You have a minute left.
I'm working on it. I might not quite get it, but yeah, the point, you gotta follow him around. I think I wasted a lot of time basically not doing that. But there were some interesting and funny points from the other things.
I'm tired from all the paddling.
But yeah, that's how these games generally work, is you can't do every option or else you just waste time. And restarting it is annoying. I just really wish these didn't have a time limit. And the puzzles might be more tricky, and there might be another penalty for getting a bunch of wrong answers. Like, you get a certain amount of wrong answer. No, it would almost be the same. I don't know. Yeah, the more I think about it, how would you design this to where the general idea is intact, but the time isn't a thing, and you could just do all the wrong answers you want, but it's still a challenge. The more I think about it, man, in my opinion, how you would fix this is you could just have a bunch of options that don't do anything. And, like, remove the timer, and then every option that's just a joke, it doesn't do anything. It's not a bad or a good one. They get slowly eliminated because they don't do anything until you get to the things you need to progress. That's how I would design this. Because I feel like you should be able to experience all the dialogue, but that's me. You should be able to experience all the dialogue without it being a huge hassle. Because you could still technically do that in this game, but fuck that. In regards to the Somniums, I mean.
I'm already regretting this.
Look, Shoma is pedaling.
And also, in regards to the dialogue that is just around rooms, when you're just investigating, by watching Let's Plays, I have realized that I miss a lot of those, and I frankly still do in this game. I've watched up to where I'm at, and I keep missing small ones in different rooms, so it's just really hard to actually comb every room thoroughly enough for me. So that's another small complaint I have. There's a lot of things that keep you from reliably getting all the dialogue in this game. And dialogue is one of my favorite things in any game ever. In any piece of media whatsoever. It's my shit.
Who cares about the show? Get after Shoma!
Chase. This is obviously an emotionally charged world, but the sheer, like, exaggeratedness of that face made me laugh. On the 3D model, it looks really ridiculous. On top of the fact that the man has a cube head. We still don't know what the hell that's about, if anything.
You'll let me borrow money? Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can buy school supplies for Shoma with this money.
So it all relates back to Shoma.
I said you better not ditch me. How am I supposed to celebrate Shoma's birthday? It's tomorrow.
Okay.
I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen. I can't buy anything for Shoma.
Aw.
I want to be successful. I need this money. All for Shoma. I don't care what happens to me as long as I have my boy.
Aw.
Shoma, are you there? Hold on, Shoma. I'm gonna save you.
A Ferris wheel. I remember Shoma saying he liked them.
I wouldn't get on one with Komeiji alone, though.
Don't think about that now.
Okay, but...
We've already been on one with Komeiji alone. What are you on about, Thomas? Sometimes I love you, but what? Wait, where do I need to go? Shit. I'm definitely not gonna understand where to go in time. I need to find him again. And I do not have the time to do that, right?
You're
I need
out
to
of
see
time.
where he's over there, but I don't have the time. Well, we'll see. Okay. And now I know what I need to do here. And since I already recorded, even though I forgot the dialogue for, I think, basically that whole section. Hopefully not much
This
more
is
than
one
that.
of my
I'm
favorites.
hoping.
The
But,
Ferris wheel. I like things that go in circles.
I said forgot the dialogue. I somehow stopped recording. I'm glad I resumed recording before too much longer went on, but anyway.
Shoma's getting on. Hopefully he'll make it.
We're running out of time. This is probably the end.
You're supposed to run out of time, aren't you? Likely just continuing to chase. I might actually do this in one try. I'd be very surprised. But we'll see. I think we did it. Because there's a big old cutscene.
Shoma!
What is it, Dad?
Shoma, it's okay. I'm going to protect you.
Protect me? What are you talking about?
Like I said, I'm here for you. You'll be fine.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I can ride the Ferris wheel by myself.
He wants to protect him, but Shoma doesn't want a whole lot to do.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Shoma!
Oh, he did disappear.
Where
No.
are you? Where did you go?
What the? Did that actually happen? Wait. But then he obviously came back.
What's going on?
Last time we saw them, they were together, right?
Hey, isn't that an
Except,
envelope
did she
from
actually?
Horadori Institute?
Oh, did he actually? Okay.
Shoma! Where did you go?
Okay.
Shoma!
He was. This happened earlier this in-game day, and then
Alright,
he
let's
went to
go.
Horadori with Gun because, yeah, it was Shoma. It was my second guess. I did this first try. I was really not expecting to do that because so far I don't think I have this game. Hell yeah. I haven't in both games very much anyway. I might have done it once or twice in the first game or something, but I don't fucking remember. But hey, I did that the first time. That was actually a very easy one. I think most of them aren't as ridiculous in difficulty, in my opinion, so far as the first game. Actually, wait, no. Toko's... That is her name, Toko, right? Hers was pretty ridiculous to me, but... Also, actually, the first one was pretty hard. This one seems, like, really easy for, like, the third one, compared to the first two. Especially because, again, most of these take me more than one try. Persona. Oh my god! I got the achievement that actually unlocks all of the Persona games for free on Steam.
It's taking longer than usual for him to wake up for some reason.
I thought we used the correct dosage, but perhaps his somnium has taken a toll on him.
Speaking of...
What's going on? Shoma! Where did you go? Shoma!
That was an envelope from Horodori Institute.
Maybe Komeiji saw Shoma holding it.
Shoma is related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
He lied about the hidden message in Bats 490 pointing to Horodori Institute. Maybe this is related.
No point thinking about it. We'll have to ask Shoma directly.
The problem is whether he'll answer.
Why don't you have Komeiji help?
Komeiji? But he and Shoma are in the middle of a fight. It might actually have the opposite effect.
But he's still Shoma's father.
Yeah, he should be able to get closer to Shoma's heart than any of us.
I guess so.
Komeiji should wake up in about an hour or so.
Then let's go see Shoma as soon as he does.
By the way, don't even think about slapping Komeiji to wake him up. After a sync session, the brain is in a delicate state. It's better for him to wake up naturally. That feels like a plot convenience thing that they wrote in. Because I'm afraid that in that 1 hour, something's gonna happen to him because he seems to have already been kidnapped. Oh boy, I think we're about to see a dead Shoma. Komeiji woke up an hour later, and I explained the situation to him about how we looked inside his head. I also told him how I saw the envelope with Horodori Institute's secret document. Komeiji told us he saw the contents of the envelope, but it was written in German, because, it's plot important, so this is too early to reveal that, so I'm a little bit annoyed. I say a little bit, I'm pretty annoyed at this point about how much Uchikoshi does stuff like this. Okay, here's a reveal. Psych! It's not really a reveal, it's just a very tiny lead that just tells you this is going to be something we'll reveal later. It feels like the plot is moving forward, and it kind of is. But what's really happening is we're getting hints at what's going to be something that'll be an important reveal later, but we don't get the reveal yet. And they do that a lot. This is another instance of that. Germans had no idea what it said. Because plot convenience, like I said. It's unknown whether Shoma can read German or not. He seems smart enough that he might, but he surely has the know-how to use a translation app, at least. That makes sense. In any case, we had to talk to Shoma, and so I asked Komeiji for his assistance. I told him that if he helped us convince Shoma, we'll overlook his possession of a firearm. Oh wow, Can police even legally do stuff like that? I'm wondering about that, if you know anything about that. We headed to the Endo household along with Komeiji, but... yeah, he ain't there, unless he's dead. He's not there now. I didn't think he would be.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Huh. That's weird. He was definitely
But he's
here
been going
when I
out on
left
his
the
own
house.
pretty often. He's doing something on his own for someone. Wait.
What the?
What? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's spooky. You know what to do probably means give me the fucking money.
Can't be.
Wait, what?
Terror.
It's literally terror? I wasn't expecting that. Or him to at least know it's terror. Or to be have at least been told that terror is even who he's doing stuff for. Whoa. Okay. This is a lot more relevant to who terror is than I was thinking it would be.
Terror took Shoma!
Komeiji, what's going on?
Listen! Terror is the one who kidnapped Shoma! I'm sure of it!
Ryuki, we need to get to Shoma.
Got it. So where is Shoma now?
I found the GPS location on his smartphone. He's at Koto Ariake, the harbor warehouse district.
Komeiji.
Shoma! Shoma! What have I done?
Komeiji! I found out where Shoma is. I'm going to get him. You stay here.
What the fuck? I thought I was gonna get his gun. Oh, man.
I'm going to. Please,
Aw.
take me with you.
I thought he was gonna say that.
It's too dangerous. You should leave it to the police.
I don't care. I'm Shoma's father. I can't just sit here and do nothing. It's no use trying to stop. I'll cling to your bumper with my teeth if I have to.
Fine. We have no time to argue. Let's go.
Aw, that's actually pretty cute. But whoever him, some might happen to him in the process. Not sure exactly what I was trying to say there. Oh boy, the warehouse district. Lots of shit goes down here. Lots of shit goes down in this warehouse district. In this series, man. There's a lot of incidents with literal armed gunmen! Once again, in this fucking district. At least another one that I can think of. And also just like really fucked up shit like them storing Monica's body here. You know, there's all sorts of shit that happens in this place.
Shoma is over there.
Fortunately, there's a lot of armed gunmen also over there.
He's not inside the van.
How do you know?
I just do.
I have technology in my left eye that I can't talk to you about. Sorry.
Anyway, what's going on here?
Also, this is very reminiscent of the Iris kidnapping situation.
The protective suits they're wearing.
They're definitely from Horodori Institute.
Does this mean terror is related to Horodori Institute
That would
somehow?
make a whole lot of sense. But I wonder...
Most likely, yes.
Shoma! Shoma!
Oh no. Is he just gonna fucking die?
Damn it!
Huh? Who's there? Stop! Shoma!
No, please
Give
don't do
Shoma
that.
back!
Holy shit, that's hot. Hello, Ryu. Quick time vent time?
Looks like they have no intention of talking it out.
Yeah, not after you
Ryuki.
kicked one in the head. In extremely anime fashion. My bias loves this man right now. The fucking smile? He's much more confident than you would think. The fucking grin? I wasn't expecting him to be like this in combat situations. With how he is. He's like really I don't know about skittish, but I don't know. Not confident a lot of the time. He's literally enjoying it. Holy fuck, my bias is loving this man right now. Hello! This is a cool... Oh god, I don't think I'm doing this in enough time. Okay, thankfully I am. But I'm a little impressed with... Oh! I fucked up. With how in-depth these are. But I'm still not that fond of them just because of how easy it is to completely fuck the whole thing up and have to redo it. But I love this cutscene. Oh, So, Crystal, what I've seen of her playthrough, I'm really excited to watch her play through this part because, she already likes Ryuki for very similar reasons. She's gonna fucking have a horny aneurysm at this part, and I'm very excited to see that. Because badass men are like her shit, just like badass women are my shit. Oh my god! This is still ridiculous, but not in the way that Date's ones are with the horny shit. Which is very par for the course for this series in Ryuki, I guess. Not as ridiculous, but not as horny. I am in love with this man, help.
Ryuki, get Shoma!
Right!
Oh no.
Damn!
Shoma!
Guess what my thumbnail's gonna be? Wild guess, y'all. Something like that. Some sequence from this. If Mizuki's in the episode, especially doing badass shit, she's going to be in the thumbnail. It's just how this is. It's how my brain is. He has a lot of odd as hell expressions. They really went ham on that. What? How is it? His pupils multiplied with that. I'm not gonna think about what the fuck his eyes are doing there, because that's unnatural.
By the way, are you okay, Missy?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Heard about as much as a hard potato chip stabbing my gums.
I'll spare the details, but basically, Mizuki has superhuman physical capabilities.
Just in case you never played the first game, which you really should have done, you should not play Uchikoshi games in out of order. No.
Her combat skills are far greater than yours, too.
Now that you mention it, Mr. Date said something like that before.
Mizuki.
He likes her. This is really cute.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh.
Help me with my home.
Wait a second. Are you Shoma's classmate?
Well, yeah.
More importantly, why are you here, Mizuki?
Well, never mind.
Yeah! I wonder how she knew something was going down here, or if she didn't while she was here. That's important. Yeah, we got more. Don't worry, two of us can handle the shit out of them. I think you've already seen that. I guess he just got an order to kill them. Yeah.
The order.
Yeah.
They're all expendable.
By the way, do they literally have fucking grenade launchers? What are those? Oh, Jesus.
The hostage.
Komeiji, please hide inside the van with Shoma.
Nah.
You too, Mizuki.
What? You want me to hide too? You're kidding, right?
But did you see what she just did, dude? Come on. I'm so tired of people doing this to Mizuki. Just let her be a badass. She'll be fine. She's been fine. There was one point where she got caught off guard and kidnapped, but before that, she fucking beat the fuck out of people. Actually, no, it was after that point, right? I'm trying to think. Yes, I mean, I don't know. No, it was after the kidnapping, but listen, she'll be fine.
I'll be in middle school in the spring.
Besides, it doesn't matter. She's fucking superhuman. Did you see? Come on, dude. After seeing that, are you really gonna treat her like this, like she's any other 12-year-old? She is not. She can fucking deadlift an amount of weight I don't think most adults could. She'll be fine, dude.
Just stay out of this, Ryuki. I'll take care of it myself.
There's no way.
Then, at least don't get in my way.
I love her!
Let's go.
I love the fucking shit out of this girl. You know this by now, but goddammit, it's true, so I keep repeating it. Must protect your future boyfriend, hopefully. I really do ship them at this point.
Kill them.
They have they're laser guns. What? Okay. I mean, I guess this is a futuristic setting, so. I'm much better at pressing the right keys than I used to be.
Displaying sights.
At least, with this stuff. And that's always easy. You just gotta aim and click.
Thanks, Tama.
I love his smiles. He's like at home in combat, which is really interesting. I love how anime these sequences are, dude. God. This is the kind of shit I love anime for. Other than characters. This is interesting. Hey! First try. Let's go. God, yeah, guess what the thumbnail's probably gonna be? That right there. If there isn't a better thumbnail in this, I don't think. I hope I moved my cursor out of the way enough. I really need to start keeping my cursor in the fucking black bars for these. I'll work on that, because that will really help me with getting my thumbnails that I want.
He's is more important to me than my own life. Whatever.
Here we go. This is how their relationship is going to be better.
I won't
If he
let you lay a
survives this.
finger on him!
Komeiji!
Who the shit? Master. So she's on our side? No. I don't think she's quite on our side, but she's against them. But what does that mean? Who are you?
Dad.
Her height and her fighting abilities really make me think Mizuki. And then there was also, like... Mizuki was comparing them, but... Am I reading too much into that? I don't know about that, man.
Shoma, are you okay?
Her voice is definitely different. But I think she's similar to Mizuki in some ways, and that's...
Forget about me. What about you, Dad?
Yeah, like, look. No, she's a little taller? I think so. Or is that just her hood? I think she's a little taller.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been training my body by taking really...
She might be a little older.
Really hot baths.
But,
So, why did you...
I have my reasons.
Yeah, obviously. And what they are is very plot important, so we're probably not getting them still.
Your reasons?
Never mind that now. Look.
Yeah, of course.
It's not over yet.
Impossible.
Of course it isn't. There's always more so that you can be even cooler in anime, and I'm very...
How many of them are there?
Too many because
You,
anime.
Messy hair and blue hair.
Messy hair and blue hair, that's one way. That definitely describes both of them in a
Take
way.
the old man and the boy to the limousine.
And of course the protagonist in the anime has messy hair. It's like, if the protagonist didn't have messy hair, I feel like in an anime, I feel like the world would implode. Like there'd be a fucking paradox and everything would just cease to exist.
I'll hold them off. Then I'm fighting too. I don't need a kid like you here. Go home and watch the Milky Way anime or something.
Wow. Mean. That's exactly how you make her angry, though.
I'm not a kid. Then do as you wish. But you have to protect yourself. Got it?
Hot, 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 hot. I love both of them, but I still don't know what her deal is. I thought she was less with us than this. What does this mean that she's fighting them? Everything about her is very plot important. She has a pipe too.
Let's begin. Run!
What the fuck are these Mizuki parallels? I'm very confused. Her pipe is way bigger, but she still has a fucking pipe. Or wait, no. Is that one of their guns? She's still using it like a... It's gotta be a coincidence. It's gotta not be one. There's something with them, too. I'm not quite sure what it could... Oh, I have to mash enter. Oh, God. I have to also make sure I'm clicked into the game. Because I clicked out to do something with my OBS. I'm not quite sure what I clicked. I'm still recording, good. Big old organism.
Ryuki, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. This hurts about as much as my junior high finals essay being posted on the internet.
I like these jokes about how much something hurts.
You must be on the verge of death, then.
Okay, so that's... Okay, yeah, that's the kind of... God, that sounds so Japanese. To place so much importance in scores on tests. So, so he's actually not great.
Anyway, this isn't looking good. Mizuki and the masked woman are fighting far away from here. They won't be able to assist us.
Then
No, you have no chance with your injury. And if you don't make it, you'll put Shoma and Komeiji in danger.
Then What do I do?
Throw down your weapons. I'm giving it to the count of 3. Otherwise, you all die. Fine. 1, 2.
Something's gonna save us. Never mind. Not never mind. Whomst? Is that Boss? My first thought is Boss because of the car is black and red, and that's her aesthetic. Ah!
Mr. Tate!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll explain.
I hoped it was Boss, but
More importantly,
I'll take Date. More importantly, there's some motherfuckers to
hold on. Don't get hasty. I have some preparations to take care of.
Oh, okay, his fucking smug ass is pretty hot to me right now too. Oh my god, really? I take that back.
Huh?
I gotta read a porno mag because it makes me powerful, because this is anime.
I see.
Porno mag!
God fucking damn it.
Let's go! Yeah!
Why? This man literally went Super Saiyan, excuse me. I thought it just increased his reaction time. I cannot.
And that's that.
God fucking damn it.
Happy Valentine's Day!
What?
I mean, it's past midnight now, so the date changed.
It's February 14th.
Oh!
I suppose it's a happy day for you, old man. You did get your boy back after all.
Man.
But, Ryuki...
Don't worry about my injury. Mr. Date gave me first aid.
But you should get to the hospital right away.
Yes, the bleeding may have stopped, but your nerves were damaged. If you leave it like that, the damage might be permanent.
Yeah, I know. But first, I need to ask Shoma something. And? Her, too.
Yeah. Although she's not gonna tell us shit right now. Unless he was talking about Mizuki. I don't think she's gonna say what happened either, but maybe. Maybe she will. What happened meaning how she knew to go to the district. I did consider taking Shoma to the interrogation room. He'd be even less likely to talk in a gloomy place like that. I also had to get first aid for my injured left shoulder. So we had to go somewhere relatively close to the warehouse district. With Mr. Date and Mizuki's permission, I brought Shoma, Komeiji, and the masked woman to their home. I'm happy for you. Ma. Ma.
Thank you all so much. Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. A little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back. Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district. It was something very precious to me. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how it is. Wait, Mr. Ryuki. Not in front of Shoma. Okay, we can talk about it here. Why are you bringing this up now?
I was just a bit curious as to why you took on so much debt. Is it related to women by chance?
What?
For example, maybe you're addicted to cabaret clubs.
He would think this because the man that he knows the best in life, that isn't himself, and that's older like Komeiji is Date. This is probably why he's saying this. I don't think it's that.
What's that? I thought I heard something. Couldn't just ignore it.
How do you have such good hearing?
He has good hearing when it makes him horny.
He just reacts to certain keywords.
So, what's this about cabaret clubs?
I was just saying that Komeiji might be...
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way I could be addicted to something like that.
Oh, speaking of Komeiji, I heard you're a regular at Sunfish Pocket.
What?
A friend of mine told me you go there all the time. According to him, there's a mermaid there that you're really into.
Ah, so you know. You got me.
Okay. I thought he wouldn't, but never mind. This is an Uchikoshi game.
I'm embarrassed to admit I'm so into maid cafes at this age. But yes, you're right. I go there often, but the money problem has nothing to do with that. The debt is from my living expenses. That's just how little I've been earning lately. In order to pay my debt, I had to borrow even more. Before I knew it, the interest snowballed out of control. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this right now, so please.
Ah, cute. Komeiji's watching Shoma with a relief smile on his face. They're cute. Head pat, head pat, head pat, head pat. It's for all. It's generally a good person thing to do to say. Are you okay? Start with that.
I'm fine, but really, I guess I should thank you. Thank you for saving me.
He's actually much more capable of good social skills than I think that he thinks. Which I've realized about myself, too.
Did you say thanks to your dad?
Or at least that I can work on them more. And become better, and that oftentimes a lot of my baseline ability is better. It's just that sometimes, you know, a lot of my mental states get in the way of having good social skills in certain situations, too. And I'm working on all that.
I don't need to hear him say it. As long as Shoma is safe, that's all I want.
It's hard for him, too, because, you know, all of his misgivings and current argument. I fucking get that because of my relationship with my dad. Oh boy. How about the envelope from Horadori Institute? Told Shoma about the fact that I look inside Komeiji's head and that I saw the envelope containing Horadori Institute's secret documents there.
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horadori Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
I really didn't think so. I think that's so plot important that...
Why not?
Because I don't!
You're gonna make us sync with you, motherfucker. You keep this up. Well, where is it?
I burned it. So I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's real important. I got good.
I was at home, and those people in the suits, they came barging in. Then they made me inhale some kind of knockout gas. When I woke up, I was in that warehouse.
Did they ask you anything?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas. I was groggy the whole time.
He might also be lying about that, but I don't think so. Maybe. I think Tama would say so. I think we'd be able to scan him if that was the case. But maybe not. Yeah, so, who are you? She knows a lot. I think she's trying to prevent something. She might be from another world or from the future or something. I'm still not ruling that shit out as much as I think it might be a red hair. The reason why you went to the warehouse district.
I didn't go there. I was there already.
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression. So I'll give you some information.
Oh?
I've been independently looking into the genome editing research at Horadori Institute.
At Horadori Institute?
Yes. I've been trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago. They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district. So I climbed on a crane and watched the events unfold.
You mean you were just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Yes, but I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed. That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
I think she knows their importance somehow in whatever she's trying to do.
Thank you. You thank her too, Shoma.
Hugs. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to... There's gotta be funny dialogue in this house, right? Okay. It's computer.
Date, the hard drive was full again.
I knew it. I knew there'd be porn jokes.
I had to make make space, so I deleted all your cuckoldry videos.
God damn it. Of course he's into that. That sounds so Date.
First, I told you, those are husbandry videos. Second, why? Why did you do that?
They probably weren't husbandry videos, were they?
Nope.
Looks like there's something inside.
Magazines. There are a lot of them.
Oh my god, he keeps his fucking... Why did you have to keep your porn in the speaker that Mizuki was in when she got kidnapped? That feels very wrong to do. But that feels so Date.
Mr. Date, those magazines in the speaker.
Oh, those. Those are, academic journals I collect as a hobby.
Why would you put them inside the speaker?
Because they're expensive, limited editions.
I think that's not a lie, but they're porn.
What if a robber broke in and stole them, huh?
Mizuki knows.
That's Addo Rabbit.
How do you know?
Oh, well...
Because I kind of sort of stalk Mizuki, because I'm kind of sort of in love with her. But I'm not really, I didn't just say that, Bubabaka. He's really cute.
Because Mizuki is collecting the merch?
No! Duh.
Oh my god. They're just gonna perpetuate the fact that this is a tsundere-only family. I love it. I ship them so hard. Please let them be a thing game. Please. Uchikoshi, please. They're fucking... Oh my god. She fucking smiled at that. They're gonna fucking fuck. Please, God. Anyway. I don't know why I love them so much, but I do. Maybe I should not say that until they're 18. Because they will be later in this game, thankfully. But, like... Please, God. They're setting this up so hard that they better be a thing, damn it. I don't know how mutual it is, but I think she can tell that he likes her and that she at least doesn't hate it, and that's good. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to read from that smile, honestly, but that's a good sign.
You hungry or something? Sorry, but there's only a can of beer and some Cleone in there.
She's still collecting Cleone.
Why Cleone?
I keep them as pets.
Shoma probably knows that too.
Mizuki, you get in that pot with tomatoes sometimes, don't you?
I'm not a zucchini.
Meh. Mizuki, Zuki. That's such a... These puns that are not even puns. Uchikoshi, please. Stamp.
She'll only be carrying that for another month or so.
She's almost out of the school. Or at least elementary school.
Hey, don't I always tell you not to hang your clothes there? I don't want your old people smell getting on my stuff.
I told you I can't help it. So what if I like oatmeal?
Mr. Date, I don't think that's what she said. Wow, Mr. Date, you can lift this?
No, not him, Mizuki.
That's Mizuki's.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's not that surprising. We did just see her in action.
Yeah. So yeah, about this research.
I told you I'd give you some information. That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Interesting.
Why?
Because plot, as I've already joked many times.
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the Institute.
Nearly told her that's ridiculous, and I stopped myself. Because... Yeah, he might be. So she won't, but because I really want her to do this... God, so I have this crazy theory right now that she might literally look like Mizuki under there. Because there's some obvious parallels, man, and I'm like... She's been watching people for 6 years starting around here. Maybe before as well. And I just wonder what the hell that's about. She's not going to. Again, because plot. But aren't you to take off your mask?
No.
I didn't fucking think so.
Well, I guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet.
That's real fucking interesting.
This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful special adhesive developed by NASA. If you try to take it off by force, It would take my skin with it.
What? Come on.
That sounds really bad for your skin.
You said not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare. If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of the 4 men here, and they would die of blood loss.
Jesus Christ. No, this woman really is Mizuki, because guess who else talks about herself like that? Okay, not maybe right now, but 6 years from now? I'm really running with this Mizuki theory right now, but like, how is she also Mizuki? Again, I think the only thing that would explain that we've like come into contact with conceptually so far in this game is the whole parallel worlds thing.
In other words, I'm saving your lives by keeping this mask on. Quite kind of me. Wouldn't you agree?
Also, if anyone's possibly immune to that, it might be Ryuki. He obviously still finds women attractive. We have found hints of that, but like, anyway, thinking about something?
Time. I'm thinking about the passage of time.
That's really interesting, because you end up watching these people for 6 years at least. So that seems about right, but like what and why and who and how and how?
Time?
Time goes by so quickly.
Seriously, what is with that woman?
Yeah, that's the question. Because I think she is one of the most plot important things in this entire ass video game.
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her. Why don't you take a peek?
Wing sync, huh?
We're not gonna get much out of this, but I'm real interested. Oh.
Today is February 11th. National Foundation Day, isn't it?
The nurse? So she talked to her. So she was at that hospital. Or wait, is this the nurse that's taking care of Oda's mom? I forget now.
But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him. But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh. Oh, well, about your remaining life
Wait a minute.
This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
So she has some sort of disease. Of course she would be thinking about the passage of time.
That was.
If she has some sort of terminal illness. Persona 3 flashbacks! If you know, you know. And I'm sorry for making you cry. By the way, P3 Reload content is coming to the channel. I already played through it on Twitch. I want to do some specific things, but my brain is my brain. That's my only excuse. It's a pretty valid one if you know things about the ADHD brain. If you don't, it'll just sound like we're just talking out our asses and won't do it anyway. That's what I try to remind myself every time I'm really fucking pissed at the way someone interprets what I do and say. As lack of integrity, as lack of caring. I promise you that is it. I'm so tired of people being like that. Anyway.
She seems to have some sort of illness.
Yeah, that's real interesting. She ain't, but yeah, of course we'd ask that after knowing that. She's gonna be pretty sharp in response to this probably, but this is the right thing to say, in my opinion.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
You saw me fight earlier, didn't you? I'm perfectly healthy.
Lion-ass bitch? Unless that isn't her.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Lying-ass bitch? I mean, we were supposed to at least think there is. So that's interesting that she says that.
I see. That's good.
Thinking about someone? Thinking about porno mags, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I was just thinking about Lee. I was with him in Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse district.
That's right. You know him, too.
I met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature. He seemed pretty proud of his collection. As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing.
And by reading, we mean jacking off the pictures of women.
We even promised to trade our most precious belongings. We've been sworn brothers ever since. Oh, but that's not what we're talking about today. There was something I wanted to ask him about the HB case.
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
I'm on vacation, so I'm just doing it on my own time. I can't get this.
Oh god, we can pry into it further and make him confess that it's porno mags.
Certain rumor regarding Horodori Institute.
Oh, never mind. Okay. You talked about that with him too. That's much more plot important and good and not stupid. Yay. Ask Mr. Date about the discussion. But it was all information I already had. Didn't learn anything there.
No matter how you slice it, there's no doubt that Horodori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
Absolutely.
Yes, the Institute and Terror are closely related. The previous incident proves it.
But what's their connection?
The QR video was based on Bats 490. And Bats 490 was created by Nai's on Tokiko's orders.
Tokiko, that's her name. I wanted to say Toko, probably because there's other characters named Toko in several Japanese things. I haven't played this game in long enough and had her name come up in long enough for me to forget it.
Tokiko knew the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
In other words, Nai's, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
And Terror is somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
Makes a lot of sense, but I feel like it may not be that simple. Because I don't think we're gonna get the full picture of anything towards the end. That's always how these work. But yeah, about Aiba. I forget what happened to her exactly. So far, she has not been put in Mizuki. Oh, she ran away because porno mags, which I don't blame her for.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top-secret mission from Boss.
Alright, that too. But what the fuck would that be? Having sex with her every night? I feel like they're both kinky enough for that, or at least Boss is, and yay, Yuri, and... Anyway, Brain. I'd like to hear your thoughts, Mr. Dade.
Me?
Porno mags?
No, there's not much I want to say. I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure.
What? I feel like it would be very Uchikoshi if whatever the fuck he was about to say is like the most earth-shatteringly important thing about this entire case.
So I get a bit more info.
That sounds like plot-convenient padding to me. Thanks, Uchikoshi. Fuck you. That's what all these stories do that so much. What was with your burst of power during that fight? Are we really gonna go? It's a joke about horny shit.
Oh, that. It awoke in me in 3rd grade. I was walking alone through a deep forest behind my elementary school. It was my shortcut to get home, when suddenly, inside a depression behind some bushes, I noticed a lone magazine. It was a porno mag someone threw away. The pages were all crusty and whatnot. I crouched down,
oh my God,
and my heart was pounding in my ears as I turned the pages, using a branch. Anyway, that's when it happened. I felt a stinging pain on my right ankle. I jumped up in surprise, and there, I saw a white snake. I didn't know what kind. I was just a kid. But even then, I could tell that snake had deadly venom.
What the Are you serious? He's literally making a superhero origin story?
I was out like a light. They found me out there the next morning. I was on the verge of death for 3 days and 3 nights, but I managed to pull through. And that is how I acquired my pornomag powers.
You mean it was a side effect from the snake venom?
No. It was more of a mental thing. I had a near-death experience immediately after experiencing a pornomag for the first time.
Oh my God, this is really true, isn't it?
As a result, Eros and Thanatos inside me, libido and destrudo, they merged together in total harmony. In other words, I've come to be acutely aware of death whenever I get aroused. To put it in even simpler terms, I'm pushed to the verge of death whenever I see a pornomag. You know how humans can exert tremendous power in life or death situations? It's because the adrenaline triggers a fight or flight response. Same thing happens when I see a pornomag. My brain's processing speed increases by 3.6 times in order to avoid death, dramatically improving my reflexes.
That fucking... Komeiji has some really out there expressions, but that one's very deserved.
Sorry. I know that story was dark. As if I've touched upon a great evil.
No, it wasn't dark, it was extremely ridiculous.
You're touched in the head.
You can touch upon my great evil.
Wait, what? Okay, so her expression there makes me feel like that statement was more of a jab at him. I guess that's what she meant, like she's going to hurt him. But the way that was phrased, I think she's literally phrased other things about other men similarly, in an obviously sexual way. So I don't know if she was actually I'm pretty sure she was just wanting to hurt him, because that's the joke. He just makes everyone around him mad at his horny shit. And also she's specifically been like, Date is like the least attractive person that exists before, so it is very likely that she didn't mean the phrasing in the way that she's meant the phrasing about, especially Ryuki, but other men too.
You nearly die when you see pornomags, don't you? So then why?
Ah, excellent question. I'll answer with a question of my own. Why does a mountain climber seek the top of the tallest peaks? Why does a surfer want to ride the most monstrous of waves? Why do people climb up the highest buildings to do parkour or whatever? Why do they do such reckless things?
For the thrill?
Yeah, it's how they know they're alive. They can experience firsthand the wonder of life itself.
Yes, by looking at porn. That's totally how you do that.
That is the reason I continue to climb the mountain known as pornography.
No, it's because I'm a horny bastard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my last name.
I think that would be a good idea.
The reason why I went to the warehouse district, yes, please explain. How did you figure this out?
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district.
It was Tama, that would make sense, because I was like... The reason I was wondering was, I feel like we would be the only ones that knew about this. And we were, it's
always
just...
good to have allies backing you up, right?
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble, I'll come flying to the rescue.
Thank you. You've always been so good to me. I've always wanted to repay you somehow. But I...
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I won't need your help. But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid. When I die, I want you to wipe the hard drive on my computer.
How about I bust it open for you right now?
No, please don't.
Alright, let's play Wingman. You have a boyfriend?
Excuse me?
Miyuki, you better not be getting any funny ideas.
Nah, I'm wingmanning for Shoma right now. In fact, I have this feeling this is literally his intent.
No, it's not about...
I knew it!
It's about Shoma. I thought you and him are kind of a nice match.
That's fucking cute! This is way more wingman-y than I thought it would be.
If you don't have a boyfriend...
Oh my god!
Why don't you
I
and
was
Shoma...
not expecting him to be this blunt about it. I also don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think this is gonna go well right now with them, but I'm hoping that they are gonna be a thing in 6 years-ish.
What? Are you stupid? I don't know what you're talking about. It's inexplicable, incomprehensible, impossible.
Listen, Shoma, there's no reason to do this because the girl that you're into, that is right there, is a tsundere. She can read right past your tsundere. She knows.
Even if I were to reincarnate 100 million times, the possibility of that happening...
Here.
Oh my god, what?
It's chocolate. Delegate chocolate.
Oh my fucking god, they're hot! They're cute! I need them! I need them! I don't know why I said hot about 12-year-olds. I didn't fucking mean it that way.
Because it's Valentine's Day and all.
Oh my fucking god! She does like him. Why would she fucking act like this if she didn't? This is fucking cute. And if they aren't a thing, I will sue Uchikoshi. What the fuck, yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Would you look at that? Shoma's a ladies' man. Makes sense considering he's got
dude,
my blood in him.
No. Stop acting like you're hot shit when it's clear that you're not. I'm sorry, dude, but like... He's very tired of hearing shit like that. That's fucking cute as fuck! I need them to be a thing.
I asked a lot of questions, but what I'm most curious about is the relationship between Shoma and Horodori Institute.
Do you intend to sink?
It's all I can do.
What about the hospital?
How long do you think I can last?
You do realize that you should be getting medical attention as soon as possible? But I guess there's no point trying to convince you. Knowing you, you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Thank you. I'm blessed to have such an understanding partner.
Jeez.
Something's gonna happen.
Shoma, there's one thing I want to ask you.
I bet. And that might be why he never ended up actually getting anywhere. Well, that might be why whatever happens to Date happens. Because that seems it seems very fucking clear that whatever happened to Date is related to Ryuki, or Ryuki not being able to do something, maybe because he's injured. Oh boy. We're getting to the real oof shit.
Will you let me look inside your mind?
We kind of can't go anywhere without whatever you know, because, you're the lead right now. the singular ass fucking lead that we have, except for her. She won't say anything else.
Shoma, I think it's a good idea too. Could you help Mr. Ryuki out?
But this is all out of nowhere.
Why not help him? Ryuki and your dad saved your life.
I love them more every fucking second they interact. Oh my god.
You need to repay the debts you owe. It's just the right thing to do.
And because you like her, you're gonna fucking do it, aren't you?
Fine.
Ah, it's cute!
Then...
I fucking love them. Oh my god.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this. I'm getting a bit nervous.
But you already have experience with it. There's nothing to worry about.
By the way, about Horodori Institute. We have the staff in custody now, and they're being questioned over at HQ.
But they're all refusing to talk. It's going to take some time to get info out of them.
Of course it will, because again, plot.
Ryuki, about your shoulder.
It's fine. Please begin.
Pewter.
Very well. Ryuki, are you ready?
Yes, I'm good to go.
All right then. Let's begin.
Alright, so as per usual, when I get in here, I was not expecting to get to another one so soon. I feel like the plot is kind of being rushed now, which is good to me because there's just been a lot here, and I think some of it is filler. I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that. Makes sense that it's his house.
This is Shoma's house.
A stereotypical home. Hey, Tama. Can you pretend to be a newlywed wife?
Why?
I'll give you 4,000 yen.
That's an eerily specific amount.
Please. I need you to be a wife.
Fine, I'll do it. Hi, baby. I was waiting for you.
Oh my god.
Do you want some dinner? Or a bath? Or maybe... meat?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Magnifico!
Anyway...
What is that noise? I'm not sure what that thumpy noise was. I am in love with that. He is into her. But, like, he's just, like, put off by forwardness. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's up with Ryuki, but he's obviously a straight man to horny shit. But he obviously still is a male who wants vaginas. That's pretty clear. Especially from, like, that. But he's not very forward about it, like Date. Or every other frickin' protagonist. Besides Mizuki, I guess, because she's also technically a protagonist here. Uchikoshi's ever fucking written.
This dream world is a little dull.
Yeah, there's a melancholy feel to it. Maybe this is Shoma's state of mind.
That would certainly make sense, unfortunately.
He's holding something dark inside.
Yeah. And the nature of that's going to be real important.
In cases like this, if we solve his somnium, he might open up to us.
Yeah, good idea.
This is what we needed to unlock his chastity belt all along. I continued the bit because she weirdly enough didn't.
And we might find out how Horodori Institute is involved in all this.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Nested insecurities. I have a lot of those too. Oh boy. I'm working on them though. Feels good, man. Recovers Shoma's memories. Shoma seems to know the secret of Horodori Institute. By repairing his wounded heart, you might discover repressed memories. Difficulty standard. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction times normal. Retry count Tracerino. I don't even know what any of that shit means. Alright, friends, so I have pretty much decided at this point, although I didn't really mean to at first, that this is how my episodes are going to be structured. They just kind of seem to be flowing this way recently, where I'm satisfied with the amount of content presented in an episode. I want to give you all nice, beefy episodes, which is why they tend to be around 2 hours long. Ooh, the music. Fittingly melancholy. So this is how they're going to be structured. It always ends at the beginning of the next Somnium, and then we go through the Somnium, and then a bit of story, and then into the next one. That seems to be a pretty good structure right now, at least with how short these in-between sections are recently. And then at the end of each episode, because I don't want to do this very much in order to... This is just side content anyway, but Tama's room and the little Tamagotchi minigame, I'll do that at the end of each episode, but I won't really do it otherwise, because it's just kind of fun little extras anyway.
Take your time. I'll be gentle.
God damn, the sexualness of 90% of these fucking lines from her, I am very happy about them, thank you. Oh my god. Half my... Going on again about the frickin' MHA reference, because I don't know.
Half might. Is that...
Quarter might?
Go beyond half might. It's
yep. Literally go beyond even. Motherfucker. Next they'll say plus ultra at some point. I like MHA, by the way. I especially like certain characters. And you probably can guess exactly who they are if you know enough about my preferences. I haven't really touched the investigation file. I don't want to read these yet. I'll probably sit through them at some point, but I really just want to fucking progress things and understand what the hell's going on for now, so I probably won't really care about that. For the moment... What do you do to maintain peace? I don't know what an NPO is. Being friendly with neighbors, avoiding others, don't complain. My first reaction and how I tend to maintain... how I just feel like people should be is just don't be a dickhead and don't be ultra... mega guarded. As much as you can, anyway. Because I think everyone has their bad days, where they're much more liable to be both, but, you know, just working on not being that as much as possible. Which really mostly just means on working on your mental health and what you need as much as you can, given your life situation and what you need to do and all that, but, yeah. I get along with my neighbors. I let them borrow soy sauce for a nice set. Yeah. Set? What kind of set? A shogi set? Because she said borrowing soy sauce, it sounds like a Japanese thing, which makes sense. So I'm guessing like shogi or something, but set could mean many things. And if it's uchikoshi, it meaning horny things definitely doesn't seem out of character for him, but who knows? Thinking of next question. Sleepy. She's mostly loving, that would make sense. I would say I'm a loving person. I try to be for sure, so I mean, that works. But anyway, friends, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. I hope y'all are doing well and this video helped you in some way, whatever that is, beyond just entertaining and distracting. Because I want to help entertainment on YouTube, and just in general, I want to help it move towards less ignoring problems and more actually possibly being a solution for them. Because at the end of the day, stories have always been something that can help you figure your mental shit out and things like that. And with someone like me going through emotional games like this and sort of adding real-life perspectives to things and like talking about my experiences, things that have helped me with similar things like that, I hope to help facilitate people having better lives because they watched a video on YouTube. I feel like that's what my purpose is to do what I love in a way that helps people as much as possible and in as many ways as possible, besides just providing entertainment, which can be healing in and of itself if all you really need is to not think about it for a while. But oftentimes we need more than that as much as we don't want to do more. I at least want to provide encouragement and inspiration in that case then. But anyway, friends, see you next time. Have a good one.